We are live.
For true.
Okay. And hopefully the stream will last
Anyone else joining the
like
screen?
maybe an hour or two. So, it's already it should start right about now. Oh wait, we've been streaming live. Holy shit!
I think it was on this whole time.
I'm not sure.
Believe that Linda Hamilton and
And hopefully the stream will last like maybe an hour or two. So, it's already it should start right about now. Okay, going live. Three, two. Okay, it doesn't really matter now.
Not really.
Okay, yeah, I doubt people are gonna be like it's sad because I was expecting a little bit more people to type in the chat or something to let us know that we're live streaming, but I guess I wasn't aware of that shit, or maybe we have, or I don't know. Anyway.
People will come rolling in, don't worry.
Hmm?
People will come rolling in, don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. So so we're gonna talk about you know NBA and all the allegations that he made about me. It's only just one allegation, um, and that's the shit. My microphone's out. Okay, gotta keep it steady. Okay, so this allegation is about how I want to like sexually I want to have like sexual intercourse with my sister, which is absolutely not the case.
Yeah, that's slanderous and that's also disgusting.
Yes, it's very disgusting. There are a few screenshots that are related to me. Actually, it's only two, but this does in fact clear my name. It clears everybody's name. Uh, this entire live stream about me was just one massive slanderous lie, and because of this lie, um, I actually have lost a couple subscribers. Not a lot, but it does leave a slight dent to my subscriber count when I was making my videos on perfection. So, um, and we have these trolls on the internet that just simply dislike bombing my videos, and that's just not right because that's absolutely horrendous for NBA to do. So we have, right here the Dropbox, and this is the DMs. We're going to review some of these DMs. So I'm not sure if everyone can see, but hopefully this, the program that I have is enough to like at least allow people to see some stuff right here. So I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna start here. So let's take a look at the chat. It's, hmm. Can anybody see it? Oh, okay. So yeah, this is definitely like one of the most delayed programs that I have, because
Yeah, not a lot of people use Hangouts anymore.
yeah,
Hangouts is slowly dying.
yeah. But I'm not just talking about Hangouts. I'm talking about like this program that I'm using. It's called OBS. It's the 24.03. Um, it's like delayed by at least a few. No, not a few. Like 10 seconds at least. 10 seconds. So yeah, I could definitely see, the screenshot. So it's not. It's not. Hold on. Maybe I can enlarge it. Full
Just
screen.
send it, just send it to me via Discord.
Uh, all right. I'll send you the Dropbox. The Dropbox link via Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just doing some stuff with my friends for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
All right. So back to the screenshots. So the first one is NBA admitting that he's flagging someone over 20 times. So, that's some dirty shit right there. Ooh, way too close. Okay, I think that's good
Like
enough.
more than 20 times. Omega law.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just like I got some information too from this guy named question mark came out making a video the other day saying that a girl that was once part of the league, she's about 18 or 19 now, was saying that NBA was trying to get into her DMs and shit, trying to flirt with her and shit. And note reminder, this guy is a 44-year-old man trying to hit up a 19-year-old girl.
Now that is a story that I think we can cover. If this girl, if she comes to this to our little hangout, if you can get her to come,
I
she'll.
can't because apparently she's been silenced into saying like, "Oh no, Um, we made a deal with NBA. We say nothing about him. He says nothing about us. So we don't want any more drama. Blah 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 blah. But it's just something I heard that like this girl was on another live stream like a few weeks ago saying that NBA was trying to slide into her DMs and shit. And like I said, this chick is 19 to 18 years old. So she's like literally a fresh new adult. And NBA has been trying to like slide into her DMs and shit. I don't know if it's true, but this is what she's been saying. Like apparently this happened. Like this is legit. So NBA is a creep, bro. Like trying to slide into like a 19, 18-year-old girl's DMs. Regardless if you're she's an adult, it's still really fucking weird that you're trying to get with a girl that's like 30 years younger than you. Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, and plus he's married, so
So quote unquote married.
yeah, yeah.
Because apparently more things came out about her too, saying that his wife is like trying to like fuck with members of the league and shit, like trying to hook up with them and shit.
Ooh, that is a very interesting story, man. Whew.
And then NBA is bragging about it, being like, "Oh yeah, my wife likes you," blah 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 blah. So everyone's speculating now that NBA is a huge cuck.
Wow, wow. And here I thought, here I thought that perfection was pretty low, but apparently, I was wrong about perfection. And I do owe him an apology. It turns out that NBA is practically just a bigger scumbag than perfection will ever hope to achieve. Mm. So
Yeah,
let's take a look at the next one. Should pop up any moment. Any second now. Okay, here we go. Kate hitting him down for his ass to go again. About to go back to bed about tomorrow. Sure, I'll flag him some more with from my other accounts. However, Tommy would expose this clown by playing. So they're talking about. I think they're talking about. No, it's not about perfection. This is like back in 2017. So I'm assuming they're talking about the last guy. So more about false flagging and shit. Uh, Next slide. Any second down. Man, this is taking a surprising long time to like pop up. Okay, my question is when you flag someone and cause their channel to strike, is it possible for the party who requested the flag after it was submitted to ask for it not to be removed? I mean, shit. What does this 200 troll want and does he want to bargain with you? Are you happy with these file previews? Go away. Go away. Okay. Does he want to bargain with you to regain access back to the platform? Just saying it was possible. It would be nice in the end to meaningless quarrel if that's all it would take. Bro, this guy's like a true freeman doing a video about it in a nice channel. So this is back about a year ago, like the beginning of 2018. Not sure if they're referring to the other guy that he flagged down from 2017, but we'll keep like So this is just another one. Fucking playing, fuck playing fair flag airs. Agree. Send everyone. So this is just more. I'm assuming this is like half of the screenshot. It's just NBA just telling people that you just gotta flag people down. Like this is absolutely disgraceful. You know, it's
Yeah, and just like yesterday, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but MB8 ended up changing all of his channel names yet again.
of course he does, but he doesn't even learn. Like people can still find his account, especially if you're subscribed to him. Like I haven't subscribed to all his channels, but I do keep an eye on his main channel, which is the Commission, which has like 7,000
Oh, it's no longer called the Commission. He changed it.
Commission, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter what he calls it now. He doesn't want people to like continue to expose him. Everyone know who's NBA is. It doesn't matter if you change your name or not. Like at the end of the day, it's still the same face. It's still the same name. Um, it's still the same shit.
Yeah, he's trying way too hard to be relevant.
He can't be. He's trying his best to be relevant, but he knows that the only thing that he can do in order to be quote unquote relevant again is to start up drama. Uh, but the thing is that he says that he's done with drama, but we all know that he's really not. He went after uh, Senpai's home again, like I think it was like 3 days ago. Um, and Senpai, of course, decided to make a
People
live.
after Senpai, but to be fair, like Senpai is like I consider him a friend, so I can't really say much on that matter. But I can say that Senpai has jumped from side to side multiple times, like from good to bad on multiple occasions, but they're for a good reason, right? Like
Yeah,
the reason Senpai the first time jumped was because all of the like quote unquote I stand with Vic YouTubers, like their little fucking circle of friends kicked Senpai out because apparently he didn't fit their style.
I I wasn't really fully aware of that. Um, like I've all I know is the stuff that's going on with YouTube. I know that there's this little massive circle with that Umbrella guy, Yellow Flash 2. Um, what's his face? Uh,
That umbrella guy?
yeah, that Umbrella. Yeah, that Umbrella guy. I think Super Saiyan Paul was there too, because he covered the news. Um, and Perfection to an extent was part of that group, but considering that you know, um, you know, his history of going after Boma Bunny and geekdom. Uh,
Yeah, but the thing is that's water under the bridge because
yeah, we don't know.
perfection perfection and what's called us Geekdom 101, they're cool now. So there hasn't been any beef between those two in like months now. Like after they squashed everything, nothing's ever come up since.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm truly, genuinely surprised, especially from Perfection. Um. So anyway, uh, I not fully aware of what's going on with this this big representators of I stand with Vic crowds, channels. Shit, I am not good with English today. Oof. You get my idea. Um,
I want to tell you a story, if I may, if
uh,
we have the time for it.
sure, sure. We have plenty of time.
Oh, I was just gonna say, there was this one time I was a part of the Stand With It movement, and I was a part of. There was a YouTuber that I considered a friend, and his name was SG Sammy, right? And what happened was during the whole beef between him and Senpai's home, those two had beef going back for a while, right? But apparently, from what my friends and whatever said in his server, that their beef was fake beef, right? And he went and he told me, like, hey, I need you to do something for me. And I told him, what was it? Right? And he's like, I need you to run an op on Senpai's home. And I'm like, what's the reason? And he said, oh, I feel that he's hiding shit from me. And if you can get any kind of, dirt on him, I'll be gladly appreciated. Right? And I said, oh, sure, no problem. Because I consider him a friend. Right? So I did. I ran an op on him, and I hopped into one of his discourse that he was in, and he was in like a debate room. I hopped into the debate room, right? Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I jumped into the debate room and I muted myself and I started recording. And I caught on recording that Senpai's home said he didn't really care for Vic and that he's siding more with I or Cake Vic. So when I got this, I'm like, oh shit, Senpai's home is Cake Vic. I immediately thought that. So I got the recording. I ran back to SG Sammy. I said, I got him on recording saying he wants to side with Cake Vic and blah, 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 blah. Turns out that was all fake. What he was saying was a lie, right? And then a day later, they ended up squashing the beef, and SG Sammy took my recording and used it against me, saying I conspired to take down Senpai's home, when in reality, he was the one who wanted me to take down Senpai's home. So he literally threw me under the bus. And ever since then, I stopped siding with Stan Vic because half the people in Stan Vic are literally just are literal snakes in the grass. They don't actually care for Vic. They just want to milk Vic Mignogna for the clout, and it's disgusting.
That is, that is quite the story. I might, if there's like, um, more information about this stuff, like I might actually start making videos about Senpai's home and
Don't do it. I'm gonna tell you now, don't do it because I talked to Senpai and I got the wrong information. He said he did no such thing, right? And that you know I'm cool with Senpai, so I really don't want to drag him back into the dirt. You know what I mean? Like he's already dealing with the whole shit with him in NBA, with everyone saying, "Oh, Senpai, you're a snake. You were part of the league." Blah 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 blah. Oh, really? Senpai was never part of the league,
uh,
right?
yeah, pretty sure he wasn't.
So I'm not gonna drag Senpai back into this because I have respect for him, but I'm just telling you what happened between all of us in the past, where his friend that I thought they weren't friends at the time had me running off on him, but it was all fake beef.
I see. Hmm. All right.
But ever since then, I just left the Stand with Big movement because it's just like people are willing to backstab their own friends for to start fake drama and to just get clout. They don't actually care about Vic Mignogna, and it's quite sad to be honest. And then yeah, I because back then when I was part of the Stand with Big movement too, I went to a con called Anime North Canada 2019, and this was a few months ago, right? I heard that Jamie Markey was at the convention, and being a diehard, like, Stand with Vic member, I'm like, I'm gonna go walk up to her and like run her out of the con, tell her never to come back and shit like that, right?
Hmm.
But I never ended up doing it. But I still shouldn't have walked up to her and tried to make conversation with her. I'm like, I did, but I didn't do anything bad on the lines of like cussing her out and shit, telling her to get the fuck out of the con, even though I really wanted to. But yeah, that's another story for another day. Sorry, I went on a rant on a tangent.
It's fine. We have plenty of time anyway. So, um, speaking of NBA's Discord, I was, part of NBA's league for like about a few days, but um,
I heard you weren't welcome, to be honest. They didn't really like you.
yeah, like I asked, nicely, to join NBA's league, hopefully to like talk to him and like maybe, you know, uh, get a deeper insight to like with perfection, just sort of do what, just sort of expand, just to try to take down perfection at the time, but um I wasn't exactly like fully 100% on his side. I have no problem with him. I have some problems with him, and he took it as an offense. That's the reason why he went after me. Like he has like a massive personal vendetta against perfection. And I had my own reasons to investigate perfection. I was in perfection's Discord as well, but I wasn't hiding or anything. I welcome perfection to like join our live chats. We I mean, sure, we had like the Sakura Quid and Ghost, pretty much pounding perfection like crazy, and I enjoyed it for like for about an hour or two, but we didn't really progress very far when it comes to perfection. So you know I hoped that we can like have a very civil discussion. We wouldn't have Sakura Quinn shouting over perfection. I mean, I understand that what she's been through with perfection, with the whole lie about how Sakura Quinn was sending nudes to perfection on PS4, even though she doesn't have him on her friends list, and that particular picture right there, that she sent was, taken from a website. All you gotta do was reverse Google image search, and that's it. I've managed to like do this multiple times, and you know, I guess perfection just really just wanted Sakura Quinn to like flip out. Maybe Sakura was like sort of hoping that perfection talked about him about her, but it was shit. It was a mess, but it's a very funny mess. So anyway, after I said that I am skeptical of NBA. I wasn't saying that I'm anti NBA or even you know um critical of NBA. I'm just skeptical because on one hand, what he does, there's no doubt about it. He has the influence to like at least leave a dent to perfection. But on the other hand, uh, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of questions I had in mind because NBA didn't just sort of you know saw what perfection was doing and be like, well, hold on a second. Well, okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, as I was saying, let's see. So, I was critical. I wasn't critical. I was skeptical of NBA. He sent me to, like, everyone started ganging up on me, trying to insult me and shit, and then, started, like, making claims that I wanted to have sex with my sister. Like, no, I don't. And then he took a screenshot of mine, out of context and decided to display it there and say, "Oh, look at what he said." He says that he wants to fuck his own sister. A bunch of trolls made him say it, so yeah, like, this is pathetic. Like, this is absolutely pathetic. You need 2 days, 2 days to roast me, and you don't even do it like in front of me. You don't have the balls to like come up to me and say these sorts of things. You have to like make like a little hangout of yours, just doing absolutely nothing but lie and lie to others. And the worst part is that Sakura Quinn was there, and all she did was simply nod her head and agreed, which is another thing that I need to bring up, which involves Sakura Quinn. Now, Sakura Quinn, I believe she owes me an apology, after that little stunt of hers, because um, after the live stream, she came to me. I came to her and asked her what she thought about the live stream. And all she said is that I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you do all these things. Like, do you believe in any of these things? And all she says is that I just want you to be a better person. Now, I'm not sure if she truly believes on whether or not I want to have sex with my sister, but the truth in the matter is that I don't. I mean, do I find my sister attractive? I mean, it was something that was just dropped out in midair. Like, okay, I guess I find her attractive. That's fine. But like, it's not like I want to stick my, you know, big fat sausage inside her. Like, no, 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 no. That is not the case. Okay, that is just not right at all. Holy shit. I thought there would be more people would be, in this live stream. Shit. Especially when it has to deal with NBA, but whatever. I'm just, venting out, just talking about this shit. Hopefully, we get Sakura Quinn and everyone into this live stream, or on the next live stream, because I feel like there's still a few things that need to be undone so we can finally move on. And I doubt that I'm gonna be done with NBA anytime soon, because I'm not gonna lie, the damage he dealt, while it wasn't much, it's still completely harmful. And if it if it wasn't for the fact that you know he removed these all his previous videos, you know it would have gone from bad to worse, because I could have like downloaded the stream myself and show you all the lies. So hopefully the next time we'll get Sakura Quinn on and we have a nice long discussion about this. So anyway, let us continue with these screenshots.
Yeah.
You should stop posting videos about you being flagged or winning your appeals. You're giving them more reason just to flag your videos instead. Dude, I'm not gonna let these two change who I am. Fuck them. They're gonna flag no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh boy. I do believe you should keep all the drama of your main channels if it does nothing for you. It's cool. I have my reasons. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep it clean. So this is probably why he has so many channels because uh for one, if what if one of his channels go down, then all he has to do is just go to his other channels and that's it. And I'm surprised that practically every channel of his has at least around 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing, but at the same time, it makes you think, what if all these subscribers were just, fake? I don't really believe that NBA has over 7,000 subscribers on his channel.
No,
After,
because there's another thing about that too that's came out like or saying that NBA half of his subs are actually bots. He's been botting subs.
oof, now that it's just sad.
I can't confirm this, but it's what I've been hearing from people that he's actually been botting his subs because he knows he can't get over 1,000 subs. It's kind of sad. And for the first time, apparently ever in his history of being on YouTube, he finally hit 300 live viewers on one of his live streams the other night.
Wow, that that's sad. So let's see another one. Flag these videos are buggy. He still have them unlisted, but I'm sure you can take his channel down. So another um flag. Matt the story. Matt the storyteller is buggy channel. His comments kick him out of here. He left already. That's why I asked you guys what happened to him. Either way, it doesn't matter. I don't care, and there's no point in going after people that is willing left because they wanted to be with the R's. I'm not going to mention him unless he starts up and asks for the trophy room. Okay, so I think this is like some past beef that he had with Matt the Storyteller. Please tell me, Buggy, he has no power to do harm over here. He can't do nothing. I can block him from joining live podcasts if you want. Okay, so more about Matt the Storyteller. Um, Nothing else. And see, privacy complaints. I'm sure no one has ever thought of filling a strike on you like that before. But I'm sure now you'll have more complaints now that you've made a video on this topic. They only work if you use their face and real name, which I did do. Uh, so, huh. So this is about privacy complaints. Okay, next one. I just left Tommy's show. I talked to him about the zone. Lamau, give me a link because I didn't get alerts. I'm at work. Voice chat. What channel? And I'll search. The Guru channel and I'm on the end. From now on, you'll have to stop mentioning channels you give away. Dude, fuck them. I'm done changing everything I say and I do for the trolls. The reason why I say you should stop because it will be much easier not to feed this clown. He's going on the members' channels fucking with them. They're not you. Rebels made a response video to Freeway 999 slash Trunks and nearly doxed himself because the live stream gave up his real location. If it wasn't for D Wall pointing out that in the Discord slash night section, Rebel would never notice it. So let's see. So this is, I think, a former fan of NBA. I'm gonna read the bottom right here. I was actually a supporter of NBA until I started to see his real attention and such. He doesn't care about the league. He does little things to brag about them on his streams. See, I gave away channels. Who else does that? That's not even normal. If Jake Paul gave me his channel, it would die because I'm not Jake or even white. I'm black. If Rice Gum or SS Sniper would same thing, I'm not Chinese or a female, etc., etc. He does the thing to brag about them. CC, I don't e-beg, but says he doesn't pocket watch other guys. He judges people on their sub count, then turns all his off while still talking about other people's sub counts. Evil's right. Trunks is right. Sandro's right. ARX is right. Buggy is right, etc., etc. It's gonna keep on continuing. Remember, you're not allowed to have your own opinion when you're in the league, and this is what happened to me with NBA. Like I said I was skeptical of NBA. He immediately turned on me.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you're not with the league, you're not with the crew, and if you don't side with them, you're a waste of time.
yep. So let's see. This is a screen. Okay. Sorry, dudes. I have to call you on this. If you want to go back in the live stream where me and you are arguing at the 3 minutes and 36 seconds mark, you have clearly said that you already mentioned Megalobox and disliked it, but in this video you said finally watching and thought it was okay. So, which if it is it you lied in your live stream in front of everyone, or you lied in this review in front of everyone? So at least be honest and tell the truth to your fan base. Shake my head. I downloaded the live stream because I might make a video on it, but good video. I knew you like it. You was just putting on an act for everyone in that stream because you assholes kept asking me about it. I have 20 shows I'm watching, so I said to shut y'all up, and you're calling me outlaw as if it's cool. I just wanted to see if you're actually once going to admit, and you sort of did. Well, when I'm saying I'm calling you out on it because you always say you real about everything to everyone now, but in this situation you clearly was being fake to everyone just to suck people up so I can call you out on it, sounds pretty simple to me, but I'm not tripping over it since you already admit that you lied about it. Since when you're in the mood to call shit out with Black Clover, then come out on so like I did it in the beginning of Black Clover. Ugh, I should have knew that you was lying when you said you watch all my videos. Oh well, lol, it's cool. I already admit that I'm a Black Clover fan, and you admitted that you lied. Sounds like an evil trait to me. So it looks like that NBA is not really a fan of, you know, anime at all. He's just like, he says he's a fan, but
But really, he's not.
nah, I'm a bigger fan, of anime than he is, and
Bro, I've been watching anime since I was 3 years old. So, like, I grew up with anime. I don't like. I watched like fucking Canadian cartoons when I was when I was growing up too. But I was like a huge fan of anime. My first ever anime that I watched as a child was Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny. So I grew up with the mecha genre, and I loved it, right? But MBA saying he's a fucking anime fan, which is a big no. Just like he made a video last night saying he's done with the anime community. The anime community is boring and it's just not fun to watch anymore, and he wants to disassociate himself from the anime community entirely. But then people are like, "Oh, but you were never part of the anime community to begin with. You were bashing the anime community more than actually being part of the anime community." So in retrospect, you were never part of the anime community. Period.
yeah, my sister is a far bigger fan of anime than he ever. Like my sister is like really, really getting into anime now. Like it's sort of my fault that I introduced her to it. When I started bringing DVDs from the library to watch anime. Especially Sergeant Frog. That anime is absolutely wicked. But like, I really doubted that not perfection. NBA was an anime fan. I really did because he doesn't like a 44-year-old man. A black 44-year-old man who has like what 3, 4, I think 3 kids. I think
That apparently aren't even his, by the way.
yikes. So 3 kids that he doesn't even own.
Might
Uh,
not own. We're not sure yet, but from what I've been hearing from people, yeah, those kids aren't his.
yeah. Chances are I wouldn't be surprised. A 44-year-old man. Holy shit. And he's like, a big fan of anime. Like he watches, Black Clover,
Black
Dragon
Clover
Ball.
is shit.
I
Just
know
saying that now. Black Clover is shit.
I
It was never a good anime. Ever since episode 1, it was dog shit.
I never watched it, but I do plan to watch it, to judge for myself. Um but as far as I'm concerned, he hasn't really talked much about anime outside of maybe Dragon Ball Z. I mean, that's fine to me. Like, if you're just, talking about Dragon Ball Z, fine, fine. That works for me. But, you know, I wouldn't call myself an anime fan if the only anime that I watch is like, you know, something that everyone watches, like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Digimon, Beyblade, freaking Zoids. What else?
Gundam, fucking um, what's it called Gurren Lagann. Um,
I'm talking about like anime that's like targeted for kids. In America.
oh, anime target. Zatch Bell. Shaman King.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, those anime. I haven't watched those, but
Bakugan.
yeah.
Bakugan was lit though. Ever since I watched the first episode of Bakugan, I'm like, bro, I love this shit.
Yeah. If you can't really call yourself an anime fan if you only know like the basics, the basic anime.
Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
Yes, those would make you an anime fan. Despite the fact like, at one point Naruto was like shown in Cartoon Network, and I believe One Piece was owned by 4Kids, and it was censored as hell. The dubbing was freaking bad. Like everything in that, what 4Kids has done to One Piece was just terrible.
Yeah, and then after when 4 Kids went bankrupt, Funimation picked it up and even made it worse.
I wouldn't say it made it worse. Like there were times that the dubbing was pretty good. Especially
Nah, the reason I'm saying that mainly is because I fucking hate Funimation for what they did. So fuck them.
yes.
Anything that's Funimation based, I will not watch in English dub. The only Funimation anime I watch to this day is High School DxD in dub because I feel that the dub is more hilarious than the Japanese dub because of the outlandish shit that is said. It's hilarious, right? But High School DxD is my favorite anime of all time, right? But the thing is, one, it's by Funimation, which makes me cringe. Two, some of my favorite characters are voiced by the female voice actors of Funimation who have been called out on their lies and they still continue to lie to this day, saying that, Vic Mignogna is this, Vic Mignogna is that, but there was never any evidence that was brought to the table about it. So, like, you've already been exposed for lying. Shut the fuck up because you're about to get fired, period. Because I don't know if you're aware, but the Supreme Court, or sorry, not the Supreme Court, the appeals court is siding with Vic Mignogna in this situation. They're saying that a lot of scummy shit was going on when in the courtroom from before, so they had to go to the appeals court, and the appeals court is saying that the judge did everything wrong.
Yeah, that is a miracle. That is a miracle. Good job, appeal court. Good job. Um, I really am hoping that there's some justice for Vic, and I really am disappointed in Funimation. Like, I you know when I went to the library and started picking up DVDs from there and started watching,
You know they have a computer for that kind of shit, right? Just
yeah,
watch it off YouTube.
yeah, but like back then, I didn't really have access to a laptop and internet at home. At When I was like at the age of 15, 16, I would tend to go to the library, between 3 to 8 o'clock. Those were the golden ages. Where me and my friends would talk about anime like crazy. We had our little group. We disbanded like years ago. I haven't seen them since like forever. But back then, if we wanted to like, if I wanted to like watch some anime, it wouldn't be on a computer because it would take like 45. We only have 45 minutes on the computer. That's it. But if we were to
Mm-hmm.
like say rent a movie from the library, you have 7 days to like return it. It would take some time to like to get to you because there are other people who want to see these movies, and sometimes it takes months or even an entire year just to like where it's your turn, and like holy shit, I can't believe it finally came. Like I was at a loss for words when these DVDs actually finally came on the shelves. Like holy shit. So I exposed my sister to watching One Piece, Inuyasha, Sergeant Frog, Soul Eater.
Soul Eater was good.
Yes, fucking amazing. I just wish that they made a reboot of
No, it
Soul
wasn't
Eater.
amazing. It was good. Like on the scale of 1 to 10, it was a 5. It was good, but it was not that good.
Uh, I have to disagree. It it's this anime Soul Eater is absolutely unique because it doesn't take place in like the um same cliche anime town like you know what the types like. It's the same background shit. Like the houses look all the same. Um, it's this common trope, and sometimes there's a little river and maybe a small park, but that's it. Everything else looks exactly the same with every anime. This goes for Kenshi, um, Sergeant Frog, Bleach, especially.
Bleach was sick though. You can't even lie.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's in my personal opinion, it's far better than Naruto. But um, they should have ended like at the Eisen arc, and that's it. Like they didn't need to like expand any further. Like it was the perfect ending. But no, bringing in some cliche villain that's like looks like a fucking crunk from
Yeah, but Aizen, the whole thing with Aizen is that he's a literal shithole. Like, there's nothing you can do that can beat Aizen because Aizen is literally a miracle. Like he literally brings miracles to life. That's what his ability allows him to do. Anything that he wishes for, it's granted. It's done. Oh, I wish you didn't have this ability. His ability activates. You don't have that ability anymore. So Aizen's literally a shithole. He is so OP. He cannot be defeated.
yeah.
And you know what the funniest thing is? I don't know. Have you watched all of Bleach, or should I just tell you?
I've I've watched like almost every episode of Bleach. I,
So should I tell you or no?
Go ahead and tell me. Like I know that Ichigo beats the shit off.
No, no. Do you want to? Are you ready for the biggest plot twist?
Sure.
Ichigo is Aizen's son.
Ah, wait. Ichigo is Aizen's.
Aizen's son. Aizen created him.
Uh, uh, I
How
would
do you think that Ichigo has all these bullshit powers? He's a hollow. He's what was his mother again? His mother was
a Quincy.
a Quincy. He had both of their powers. He had Hollow Quincy, and he had everything mixed into one. And everyone's like, how can he have all these powers? It doesn't make any sense. And then one of my friends told me, oh, that's because Aizen was the one who created Ichigo. So I'm like, oh, that would make sense. He's like, yeah. Aizen created Ichigo in a lab. Hence why Ichigo has all these bullshit powers, because he has a piece of Aizen inside him.
I, I, I gotta look this shit up.
Because me, Matt, the storyteller, and a bunch of other people were in a debate about Aizen being the most broken anime character of all of existence with perfection. And perfection's like Madara from Naruto would curb stomp the fuck out of Aizen, and we're all like, no, he wouldn't. Aizen would beat Madara with 10 seconds flat. What are you talking about? So we were in a debate with Perfection for about 2 to 3 hours, and Perfection won and dropped that Madara was the strongest OP anime character of all time.
I mean, my God, I we really need to see a death battle between those two because I think that's like one of the most requested death battles like since like freaking Thanos versus Darkseid. That that fight needs to happen on Death Battle.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, it will be like the season finale for this for Death Battle. Hopefully, but I'm not holding my breath because there's gonna be so many angry fans of the end because the end result is gonna piss off so many fans. It doesn't matter if Isaac wins or Madara wins. It's game over. Let me check the. Okay, so far we only have like one person commenting on the live chat. Jolene, I'm here on Discord if you need me, my dude. Anime Library DVDs. Those were the times. Man, I like Black Clover, but I do like Seven Deadly Sins better. Yes, Seven Deadly
Seven
Sins.
Deadly Sins is fucking amazing.
Yes, that anime. Who watched Zoids? Dude, you're researching so far into the old 2000 anime. Shinzo. What about Shinzo? Lol. Wow, we have a very loyal fan here.
Like, if he wants to join the call or whatever, let him join, but he needs to have Google Hangouts.
Like here's the link. Oh, whoops, that's not it. Uh, Let me just. Like here, Jolene. Here's the
Jolene sounds like a girl name. I don't know if it's a girl, guy. I don't know. It just to me sounds like a female.
It's. I think she's a girl. I think.
I think. I don't know. I don't want to assume because you know what happens when you assume? It makes an ass out of you and me.
I doubt. My channel is pretty much anti SJW. I doubt any one of those people are watching my channel because it's like literally on the banner, like anti-feminism. Psh, oh my god!
You're a racist. You're a racist bigot.
And Jolene is here! Yay!
She's in the call or he or she.
What's up?
Hello, Jolene!
What's up, dude?
Decided. Welcome to the
So yeah, like I was trying to tell you, he's not created by Isaac. That was a complete mistranslation. Hello?
I mean, sure.
He
But
was
we're
manipulated by Isaac, the whole situation.
because, like I said, I was in a 3-hour debate with Matt, the storyteller, Perfection, and all of them. And Matt's like, it was Aizen who created Ichigo, right?
He just created a situation that lets Ichigo even getting hollow powers. That was the only thing he did. Beyond that, he actually was the great-grandson of the person who made the 1,000-year blood war happen.
I see.
The person who was the original Quincy.
True.
And also the fact that his fucking father was royalty.
True.
Meaning, guess what they're trying to do with Ichigo? They're trying to make him the new Soul King if the Soul King died.
I see.
The only one who can kill the Soul King is one who has potential of the Soul King.
True. Also, on top of that, Ichigo's fucking boss award form is fucking terrifying.
Ichigo's busted, but yeah, Aizen's power is absolute hypnotism. Meaning he can hypnotize you to believe anything.
Yeah, but also, he also has an ability to make miracles come true.
That's only what Toga could. And he lost that power.
Yep. Oh, hey, you have that ability? You don't have it anymore. I wish you don't have this. It happens.
He lost that ability when Hogyuku pretty much left him. So I think in a case against him and Madara, I think Madara would find out he's hypnotized.
Yeah, he would find out he's under a genjutsu, but by the time he figures out he's under a genjutsu, it's too late. Aizen beats the shit out of him. And then
I mean, killing blows does Aizen really have other than stabbing you in the chest?
True. I think the only way Madara would ever win in a fight against Aizen is if Madara used his Susanoo at full power, and there was nothing Isaac could do.
The shit part about the whole Bleach manga is Aizen never used his Bankai once.
But in the anime, he does.
He never used it at all, not even anime.
Really?
He only uses Shikai. His Shikai does absolute hypnosis.
Yeah, he's like we never knew about his Bankai. Like at this point, we should be aware that he has a Bankai, but the thing is, with his Shikai alone, he's like,
He's OP. That's how come like a Shinji. Shinji has a similar power. He can make you completely reverse everything. All your senses in his Shikai. But his Bankai is not really good because all it does is make everyone around him lose their sense of self completely. Pretty much makes everyone goes berserk. So it's like, why use a power like that if you have allies?
Yeah, that makes everybody go insane.
And if Aizen has a similar power or something way insane than that, why would he ever have used it when he can hypnotize people in his Shikai? And his hypnotism is absolute perfection.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just super into anime.
Yeah, causes miracles to occur. Yeah.
You have a code character that does that too.
Yep.
This I think he's a 4th stage boss.
Still couldn't be Aizen though. Because Aizen's an asshole character.
Both have the same ability.
Sure. I'm in a stream right now, so
yeah. I was expecting more people to come to the to like.
You shut my door? Oh, sorry, I was talking to my roommate. He was just showing me a character from Toho has the ability to create miracles. But other than that, yeah, so what else are we on the list to talk about?
Right. So let's see. Right. The screenshots. We're in 17 out of 74. There's a lot. Sorry to get sidetracked. So I'm gonna say the sex stuff for the Content 5.0. Okay, so this is nothing. Still crying. The best Tommy saw by IR. Now he's showing personal images of you and him. Okay, so this Marty guy's like a big,
Yeah, Marty was part of like a huge guy in the league at one point.
Yeah, now he's showing personal messages of you and him. So let's see. Solely streaming your live debate and shit talking. Can't tell who's who. I think the one on the right is not perfect. It's no. That's Matt Black Atheist on the left. Solely streaming your live debate and shit talking. He's lame as hell. Don't worry, I'll flag him down. So let's see. More flagging. Yada yada yada. Don't care. Yeah, he's reaching hard. Too bad he will be flagged for other reasons. So again, more flagging. See. So NBA is bitching about someone crying about donations again. Yeah. This is the same assholes like complaining about how he's not getting any views or like he's not getting enough views compared to like other YouTubers, and like he puts down other YouTubers for like having very few subscribers or like very few views. Like we went after Shenra a couple of weeks ago for no apparent reason outside of for the lulz. And this is the same asshole who like complained about me going after a 14-year-old. So he went after a 17-year-old.
18 to 19-year-old girl, not 17.
No, I'm talking about Shenra. Not.
Oh.
Yeah, he went after Shenra. On one of his live streams. And just mocked the living shit out of him. I mean, I did the same thing with my videos, but at the very least, I actually provided, some counterpoints. I'm not someone who just simply insults and then that's it. I cringe a lot, but like, it's not like to the point where it's the only thing I do. This one, NBA just sort of just mocks people, and that's it.
Yeah, but then he's easily open to being mocked back, and when he gets mocked back is when he loses his shit.
Yep. I have a guy that's gonna hack Tommy. I sent him the phone number. So we're talking about, now we're talking about hacking. Ooh, now that's some real fucked up shit.
I doubt that NBA has that kind of tech to hack people. I highly doubt that.
I mean, if he did, he would have done so with perfection a long time ago. Dumbass zone, lol. Well, okay, so I'm guessing Marty and Perfection are just laughing at how stupid someone is. Oh, this guy's talking shit about you. Let's flag him. You two don't like folks giving out tips on their platform. Hoping you did not remove that video. I deleted it right. I was done. Okay. I say this video deleted by user by my end, and I have no control. Channel strikes. So, grammar and punctuation. White folks love that shit. I could care less myself, but you're right. I will fix that later. Not a good idea to use geekdom messages from your Discord. I'm sure he'll leave once he starts to see his comments on your show. I feel the same, but I like to let them be part of shit. So he's now dragging geekdom into this sort of thing. Ooh.
That's nothing new. He dragged Geekdom's name into it a few weeks ago when he threw Geekdom and Senpai's home under the bus.
Okay. No views unless it's about Mastar. So.
Hey, Rob, give me a minute. I got his wash.
So, like, NBA's mocking someone, like, for having no views unless it's talking about Mastar. This is the same asshole, like, who can't even get, like, past 1,000 views talking about anime, but, when it comes to the likes of Perfection or even myself, he gets, like, views like this. And he knows that. I've been in a call with him, and he admits that nobody's watching his content for the sake of, for anime. No, they're in it because of the drama. I've been there. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Can't see. Shit. I have to zoom out. Oh, nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to see. Hey, my new address is blanked. That's where I'll be for now. Unfortunately, since my roommate stole our shit and dipped 2 days before rent was due, so I'm assuming that NBA is doxing someone on Discord. He probably been spying on this guy. I'm just waiting for him to make the first move, then I could go on non-stop for weeks. And this is the clouded one. I just made the new channel. Breaking news: Geekdom versus 101. I see. He's keeping an eye on this channel. Maybe we can get that guy to talk about NBA too. NBA, I noticed some folks from Clothespin's Discord wanted to tell their side of the story today. My point is, it's over with. You two took your videos down. It's pointing to hear these randoms out. Old news does nothing for either of you. I'm with you on that. Fuck 'em. So let's see what else. Killer Queen means the dust. They interview a pig. Lol. Not sure what this video is all about. I did my part, but they only listen to you because you're their god. Make sure you remind these guys to flag. So again, even more, telling their crew to flag people channels down again because NBA is their quote-unquote god. So this is practically nothing. Oh, so we're finally getting to perfection. Perfection. We spent 5 hours exposing perfection. This was on April. I never trashed him. I sent him to Opie so he can talk to him. talk is not gonna work. We flagging his whole channel as soon as he starts. So again, NBA is encouraging false flagging.
Whoa, is that more doxing? Oh,
Oh,
that's...
I think nope. Hopefully, like I doubt that was considered doxing because it's I I'm not sure, but for the sake of just to avoid it, I might have to like go back and re edit this video maybe.
Yeah, that's a clear dox. It's known and just date of birth. It's giving up even their address, say what? The middle name, first name, and their LSS.
Yeah,
And then all their numbers, their landline numbers, and other things. That's straight up docs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it seems that NBA is encouraging others to dox Xavier. Well, he's already been. Oh shit.
Ah. Okay, I'm back.
Hell, welcome back. So,
Just watching NBA's.
point, and it's not like it's that hard to find. All you gotta do is just look this shit up on the internet. But I'm not encouraging it. I'm not encouraging doxing. But it's at this point, it's almost
It's
unavoidable.
already there. He already doxed himself, so there's no need to really say that.
Yeah. But not perfection. NBA has forged up a lot of lies. These papers, talking about saying that he like abused a woman. He assaulted someone.
I mean, that's not hard to look up if it actually happened.
Oh no, and then he had Matt the storyteller forging documents.
Yeah, he forged it. And
What is this? I'm looking at the documents. What site is this?
Dropbox.
No, I'm talking about the site that they're getting these quote unquote documents from.
Actual real life
They're not
like
formatted
documents
this way.
and shit. And and then he took it into into some kind of program and he made edits and shit to make it seem like it was perfection's personal information and shit.
Also, for one, it will show a mugshot.
Yeah,
There's
but
like that won't be a mugshot. It won't say mugshot NA. What is this?
True.
I'm pretty sure arranged assault on female isn't considered a misdemeanor. Especially if the victim was 16 years old. Ooh. If you're an adult and a person's younger than you, that's also considered child abuse. That would be stack charges.
True that.
What is this? Who made this? Who believed this? I'm sorry.
A lot of people did. A lot of NBA fans are like, oh, perfection's this, perfection's that. The evidence is here. It's on paper. It has
perfection did some messed up shit, but
no. But what I'm saying is that when Matt finally came out and said, oh no, these documents are forged. They're fake, right? The NBA didn't want the NBA didn't want people knowing it was fake. He wanted
it to excited to look at this and go like, wait, what the fuck? What is this? Like,
do you have Discord?
What? Well, I have a Discord, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, if someone's like a crappy person, like, why are you even making up more stuff about them? Like,
okay, we send a link to your. Okay, Karan wants to join.
Who?
Karan, masturbator.
And my Pokemon game just crashed.
So, I admit that some of the things that I've used was from NBA, especially the whole pedal shit. But I've retracted some of the things that I've said about because things. So like it was extremely disturbing to find out that NBA would do such a thing. And I really wanted perfection to like be truly innocent in this case, and luckily I was right. He so I apologize to Perfection. Um, YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. Okay, okay. Let's see who's participating. I can't see. Whatever. Okay. So, um, after seeing what NBA is willing to do, I he done like all these terrible things, and the fact that he's you know still out there on YouTube having this platform, it's perfection all over again. But this is like someone that's far far worse. This is someone who is been exposed, you know, that's been exposed as a nothing more as a dirty cheater. So, um,
No, it's just called he likes to play dirty. That's always how he's been. He likes playing dirty.
yeah, really fucking dirty.
But when shit comes out about him that he says is not true, but you can see from the shit that people have exposed him for, it actually is true.
Yeah.
So Masturbator's coming, or?
I'm not sure. I mean, I already sent him the link. The link is also in the chat. We have 8 current viewers. Yeah, hallelujah. We're finally getting viewers. Hopefully, people are going to spread this video around and be like, "Oh, the Atheist gamer is finally making a stream after after all these months, like fucking finally." But holy shit, does it taking forever? Like, I'll send them another link. This time on Discord.
Someone else joined the call.
Uh,
Is it Masturbator? Or?
yeah, it's Quran, aka Masturbator. Yay!
Hopefully my game doesn't crash again.
What's up, my Indian friend?
Fuck for now.
Come on, say something funny. And Farrakage, yay!
Wait, Kage's here?
Yeah.
I'm just here to listen, man. I'm not.
Oh, Kage.
What's up, man?
And Veneer.
Is my mic thing even working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. So far, everything looks good. So, as I was saying, NBA is absolute scum, and it's good that he's no longer as relevant as he is today, and he knows that. He knows that his channel is dying, that he's not getting as many subscribers and viewers as he would when he's making content about all these drama channels. But I bet he knew that one of these days it's gonna bite him in the ass, and it did. It finally happened. Bravo, bravo to the internet, especially thanks to Senpai's Home. He's really fucked. But I feel like the damage he has done needs to be addressed at some point, and I already addressed the whole situation between me and NBA, and how I believe that he also used Sakura Quinn to sort of gain sympathy points, just trick her into going against me. And I feel like Sakura Quinn does in fact owe me an apology. We also gotta talk to Sakura Quinn about this shit, because she was unfortunately dragged into this, and she's been fed lies. So,
Oh, Julian, I sent you a friend request on Discord, by the way.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Veneer. Masturbator, my Indian friend, welcome.
How are you, my Mexican friend?
I'm doing great. Okay, now things are finally heating up. Ooh. So, um, so I already did a quick recap. Let's continue on with these screenshots. So track two and three sound nothing like track one. Plus, I have a theory that Van Dragon. Okay, we're talking about Von Dragon now. That Von Dragon is claiming to be gay to distance himself from being called a pedo. I would give J Cloud the details on who to contact, so we wait on him. Where's it? Where's that sound coming from? Come here. We can hear. We can hear you. Noise background.
Yeah, you hear something in the background.
Yeah, there was something in the background. So, um, I've talked to Von Dragon, before. It's he's not.
He is an interesting fellow.
Yeah, he's an interesting fellow. I might.
Never getting into an argument. I'm never getting into an argument with him ever again. It was a waste of time, and I just called. He just called me Kick Vic after it and started spreading around the room that I was Kick Vic, and it wasn't even true. He owes me an
Hey,
apology.
Yeah, so
hey,
we might bring him on.
No.
yeah, sure. Why don't you ask him about Area 51 while you're at it?
All right. Next screenshot.
I just want to, before you continue, I just want to ask you one thing.
Sure.
Don't you think you're a little bit late to the news? I think that's already been covered a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah,
late.
I know.
Yeah, dude.
The thing is,
And and you using woman or not? Sure. You think that like it's very strange star like you anime white. That kind of fucked up.
Not really. Everyone's been talking about it.
But
So what?
what did you say?
Oh,
Go
like
vertical
Then
or
well, no, because that actually
I'ma
got
just
exposed. But what?
Wolf has like a little problem with his speech, so I'm just here to tell you what he's saying.
Yeah. Right. So what I'm saying is that I saw it on, we talked about this last night. Right, Kage? We were talking about this last night where we were all discussing in Zan's server. But practically where question mark uploaded a video of this guy apparently who was part of the league saying, "Oh, we were all recall and then we heard your wife saying she wanted to fuck multiple members of the league. You just sat by laughing like it was okay." So that's why I was reiterating on stream that because apparently ADS Gamer is kind of behind, so I'm getting him up to speed on what he missed. So that's the only reason why I brought NBA's wife into it was because he got exposed for that kind of shit, where he's okay with other guys fucking his wife and shit.
um, I don't
Never.
think like it should be of concern to me, but I'm not. I guess I'm just not seeing it the way you seeing it. But I'm sorry, it is game. I don't want to like ruin your stream.
it's fine.
I'm sorry, continue.
But it's okay, yeah. We're on to a new subject anyway. That was old shit. So continue with what you're gonna say, Atheist?
Oh, right. So, let's continue. I really wish you kept that yourself about the girls. No reason to mention them. We can't get in touch with them, and you to tip the clown off for no reason, dude. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if they run and can't stop shit. No one believes them for knowing they know anything. We have the advantage here. Let's act like instead of playing defense all the time. Maybe, but I do recommend you practice, not giving too much detail. He's making videos about them. So, again, this is more about Von Dragon. That only matters on one big fish. No one will believe him over me anyway. I'm going to bed. So, this is where Marty McFly, one of not perfect NBA's little lackeys, you know, admits that there is no video of me saying that he wants to have sex with his sister. I watch every video Matt sent him. He said some dudes trick him to saying I still have the screenshot. That's enough. about to make my boys on this move forget these clowns for now. And this is my, response. So you think a video filled with trolls years back that tricked me into saying that I would fuck my sister is gonna prove that I want to have some sort of sick incest relationship with my sister. And keep in mind that this was taken out of context. You know, and it kind of really pisses me off that this guy would do this sort of thing, because I would never do this sort of never, never, never. There's only two screenshots about me, but this is pretty. It's pretty clear that Matt the storyteller, doesn't really have any evidence about me wanting to have sex with my sister. I don't. There's no way in the world that I want to do that.
Like you said that as a joke, right? Like I just want to ask. I think I either not getting my details right, or I probably forgot about it. I think it happened around like April. What was the deal between you and MB? Like why did he even like decide to do a stream on you in the first place?
Right. So this is for, because the reason why I made a stream is to like finally address the things that's been happening to me. I want to get these sort of things off my chest. I know it's a bit late to talk about NBA, but it's still very important for me to like talk about these things. I and there's a lot of things to like get off my chest. So this this thing with NBA, it all started when I said, on Perfection's Discord server that I'm actually skeptical of NBA. He didn't take it very well and decided to go after me. And it's not like, I was trying to go after NBA. I simply just said that I don't necessarily, I'm not a blind follower of NBA. You know, and that's the thing. That's the mentality with NBA. If you're not a blind follower, then you're useless to him. You gotta do all these sorts of things. You gotta jump through hoops just to like, please NBA. But in truth, like, I'm not that stupid when it comes to this sort of thing. I recognize this sort of thing, and it turns out that NBA is just as bad, if not worse, than Perfection. So he made a stream about me 2 days later, and I asked NBA, why not roast me right here and then? Why not you know do it when you're facing me? He didn't do it. He doesn't have the courage to like face me. He thinks that because all his fanboys are ganging up on me, he won. That's just not the case. NBA is not the type of person to like simply get off his platform and actually go on to others to discuss things. He's the type of person to like always want the edge, because if he ever goes to anybody else's platform, he knows that he's going to lose. Without his little posse, supporting him, it's yeah,
I'm not laughing at you. Sorry.
it's fine, it's fine. Uh, but
I just saw Fat Ragage's face. Like he was like giving. Never mind. Sorry, it is gamer.
it's fine.
Yeah, but like I've heard that I heard that at one point you called him fat and or ugly or something. Is that also that you once requested an interview with Perfection, but MBA refused? Like, is that also true?
I wanted to talk to like Perfection, because our live streams earlier that involved Sakura Quinn and a few others, we those guys were talking. They were talking over Perfection. Zon and Theron pointed that out, and like we weren't getting anywhere. We would just, it was funny like for the first few hours, but like then it just gotten really annoying, and like people were pointing this out, like you gotta shut these guys up. Like we weren't getting anywhere. Like okay, fine, let's do that. Next time, I guarantee it. I told people on my community tab that if perfection is going to come on the live stream, they gotta keep their mouth shut. They need to allow perfection to speak on his own behalf and let him explain his own story. And then people like Zahn and Thyron could talk to him and, have a little discussion. Explain to perfection on what he was doing, what was doing was wrong and why he needed to stop. And that never happened on our particular live streams because, again, Sakura and Ghost,
She messed that up, yeah.
yeah,
Go.
And go challenge perfection to GTA. Yeah, that's something I couldn't forget.
Mayor.
yeah, it was absolutely pathetic that Ghost would do that. But again, there was an entertainment factor. Like I won't lie about that. I was laughing my ass off during the entire stream, and you
With the
know,
ghost part or the Sakura part?
yeah, it was mostly the Sakura part because
Julian, I put my Discord name in the chat for you. There you go.
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
all right. So, uh, what especially Sakura Quinn going like she keeps repeating the same thing over and over. Like, she keeps saying stuff like that, stuff like that, stuff like that. Like, I get it. It's what what she usually says. I know a certain quick. Like for me, I tend to say I recognize that in my speeches.
Hmm.
She
Mm,
she always
yeah.
does that. She always does that. Stuff like that.
I,
Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Whew.
I've never noticed that, but I've noticed that she has this habit of constantly repeating herself. I guess she's angry. Like, I know that she's angry, but it's just that, I mean, I can understand why she reacted and talked over people and started yelling over people, but it's still annoying. And at that point in time, we were like trying to address some things with perfection, and then she couldn't even like let us even say anything. I never laughed at that. I just found that annoying, but I guess in that, if you're looking from that context, and I guess now I'm starting to see why you're laughing.
Yeah. It's an entirely new experience for me, but and I don't know how to like react to this sort of thing. Like it was like it's my fault. It's my fault that Sakura was just just being so overly emotional. Like I get it. Perfection has done some scummy things. Perfection mentioned Sakura, and she knew about this. She wanted to talk about you know the whole perfection thing. She sort of inserted herself into this drama. Like Jesus Christ, man. It's just
It's, it's like what Greg Hage said in the past. You're inheriting other people's beef when you really shouldn't be.
yep.
Are you referring to Sakura or because
Those are not my words. Those are Matt the storyteller's words.
Yeah, but you've also
but
Yeah.
heard it too.
I think
No.
like
I've never heard Matt make Fat say that.
I like Atheist gamer can correct me on that, but I think Sakura started having problems with perfection because I think perfection stole her art without something. I'm like, what was? Why did Sakura had a problem with perfection in the first place? Atheist gamer.
Um, if I recall correctly, it has to do with the fact that she talked to perfection, before the whole Bo and Bunny drama shit, and she was worried that perfection would holy shit, excuse me, perfection would talk about Sakura Quinn at one point because perfection is like this edge lord, like he talks about like how all these women are just absolute thoughts. Oh, their only talent on YouTube is like showing off their titties and acting like total sluts, while you know real people, real voice actors like Prince Vegeta and Android 17, those people are putting in the talent, but Bowman Bunny, all she does is just show off her tits. And Sakura Quinn is just, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, she's just a copy and paste of Bowman Bunny to it, and the only difference is that she has her own quote unquote original character to react to. Like, okay, you could put a bow tie on a piece of shit, but a piece of shit is still a piece of shit. That's the whole
True.
point with my problem with Sakura Quid is that she's just the exact same. She's just Bowman Bunny, but like a completely different character. But it
We're
doesn't.
talking funny about the different character face.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me because to me, I am a bit like a clone myself. It's not bad itself that you're a clone of someone else. It's that the
Kind
content.
of is. It kind of is. You have no originality if you're a clone of somebody else.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
and I seen her
I did
content.
dread that. Being a clone of someone, not good. Good. That
I
you
mean,
know of, there's nothing to be proud of.
there are certain YouTubers who are an imitation of something. The whole thing that I had a problem with Sakura is that like I said, that she is somewhat of a bootleg Polma bunny. Like she's just worse. But I'm not going to say, oh, let's shit on Sakura now. I never like me and her like had some conversations. I'm chill with her. Like I have no problem with her anymore. But yeah, like she's not really a. I wouldn't. I have no problem with her being like copying and pasting Bola Bunny. It's just that she's basically how do I put this? Her content is shit. Like it just comes off as like she thinks that oh Bola Bunny makes these sounds and she sexualizes herself. I guess that's the whole. Never mind. I'm rambling. Sorry. I think we're just retracting from the topic. If like is that no? Continue this gamer.
Right. So as so there's there was a thing going on with Sakura Quinn that I noticed with her, and to be honest, I think she sort of put herself into this drama and sort of hoped that perfection would mention her at some point, and I think you know um she was counting on that. So that way she has an excuse to like ramble on, expand her channel to a degree. Because let's be honest, most of us didn't even know who she was until like you know when she sort of inserted herself into this drama. Let's be honest. You know, if we if she never joined, her content would have been the same like everyone else's. Like you would have to actually find make an attempt to find her channel in order to like find a channel. But nowadays,
Yeah, like your streams and I think your streams and gave her more exposure. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I can agree to that. I think you have a point there because none of us knew who she was until you brought her in a certain server, and then she basically more than better than someone. I think it was Zan who decided to look at her YouTube channel and he saw one video where she was. I think it's basically getting roasted the hell out of it. So I'm beating a dead horse at this point. But yeah, my whole point is that I think what you're trying to say is that you're the one who gave her more exposure when
yes.
you brought her into the perfection thing. Yeah.
Hey, Zandel! Zandel's, he's in the chat.
Where's Andy?
He's
Yeah.
he's in a live chat.
Oh,
Hey, I'm gonna leave a link to the Hangouts in case Zandel wants to join.
I'm sorry, Vandal, but you're interrupting us when we are like planning on assassinating you.
Hey!
I mean, oof.
He's fucking drunk. Come on, but come on in, buddy. We love drunk people.
Huh, English people.
Right. Okay. Uh, so we still like. I feel like Sakura needs to like come to one of our live streams so that way we can like discuss the events
For
because
what? For what?
like I said, Sakura, inserted herself into this drama. Not only that, but she also sided with NBA when
So what? So what, dude? Who gave a shit, dude?
I mean, if you two want to hash things out a bit, I guess more power to you.
yeah,
And it's your stream, so you can bring her here if you want to. My whole like, if I'm going to give my own take on it, I don't think that she wants to be in this. It like I don't think she wants to be a part of it. Not because she hates you or something, or she just thinks she's above you. I think it's because more so at the fact that I heard that she's going through some crap and
Yeah,
she now has a job or something and she's busy like for like most of the day.
that's
I
fine.
don't think she would be able to like get a time to have a conversation with you, and I think that she's way past that. But again, like I guess I'm wrong. I'm just, but
Yeah, it could be.
you like you
yeah.
like her got job, do like like.
All right, so let's move on to these screenshots. You
I
mentioned
had a question
sure.
about MMA. You guys got you wanted. He not most of people are deal dirt. Why you guys not? Why you guys not move on from him?
Um, the thing is that NBA is still like sort of at large. We
Well, what do you want? You want him off the platform? I don't think he should be off the platform. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
listen. What happened is that like a lot of things got brought to light, but we can't just kick him off. Then we'll just be as bad as the people that do cancel culture. Like you guys
yeah
can't say you hate cancel culture and then go around and cancel somebody yourself.
yeah. First you
Make
gotta
you all
see
that would
YouTube
make you
channel
all
that.
yeah,
You'll
that,
see me try to get him off. No, I move on.
like yeah, just like he's moving on to something else. He's not look, like we all just want to move on from this. Like, uh, I'm giving you a lot of benefit to the doubt um because you were late to everything because you were busy and stuff like that. But I'll tell you the same thing that I told Zan that this isn't like technically needed. You don't need to do this.
I'm not saying
it's
not make video about
Yeah,
it.
listen. You can
That
continue to make your videos and clear your name because I know this is what you want to do.
yeah,
But as far as like us going off and talking about them and like going after them, there's no point anymore.
yeah. It's fine.
slowly make slow video. It poison. It poison. It got make you accept person.
But yeah, like
He
I don't get the point. I don't get the point because like he's just gonna label us all trolls or whatever, and it already came to light that like none of us are trolling him. Like I get it. Like it's this is an old thing. Well, this is an old thing to us, but it's still new, and you didn't get to cover it. But at this point, like at this should be your last one, and then
Yeah, this is
moving on to move
yeah.
on to some other topics.
Yeah, I don't want your channel be like question mark or 99. Don't asshole.
Yeah,
Uh,
trust me,
They are quite accept him.
trust me.
um,
Because the thing is that all I'm trying to do is like address the things that you know that's
said about you.
that's said about me,
Yeah,
and
step on that clear name. Don't pull on stuff like
I'm not gonna.
anime for.
I guess you late, and I understand that, and you're only bringing your situation to light. But what Wolf is trying to say is just like that's a cute dog, Wolf. Like I'm like what Wolf is trying to say. Like you should basically focus on your situation. I don't think there's a need to run over the things that Matt or Morty gave. I think the whole evidence thing, where Matt, I think MBA also like fought some evidence on perfection for some criminal documents. I think you don't need to run over that. I think you just basically need to talk about your situation. And it doesn't have to be about MBA. It can be about other things. Like you took some good amount of time to talk about Sakura.
Right,
I don't. But like it's let's not beat the dead horse right now. And MBA lost. Like he can say whatever he wants, but the guy no longer has the influence he once had. So it's we already won. So I
we
don't
already
think we need to.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so this is most likely the last thing the last video I'm even mentioning about NBA. Because after this there's really nothing else to say about him. All the damage we've done, not we've, but like what the internet has done to him, especially on Kiwi Farms and on Senpai's home, Discord. At this point, NBA, unless through some miracle, NBA fucks up again, starts doing the exact same shit towards either Senpai's home, start throwing people under the bus, like again with geekdom, or start beef
Hold on,
again.
hold on. I hope don't Zan. I hope Zan don't think I'm talking shit about him because I'm not.
Well, we didn't even bring up Zen.
I'm fucking wasted. Okay, he just sent me a message. He just sent me a message like he's fucking wasted right now. Um.
Oh, Zandel
Cough.
wants to talk.
No, he just messaged me on Discord. Like I'm just not talking about Zan. I'm just stating that like I said the same thing to Zan. Is that like some of this stuff wasn't because last week I said to Zan's stream like some of the stuff he was saying or his stream wasn't needed, but I understand why he would do it because it is a topic that happened in a week. So, and I understand like you're late to this topic. You didn't get to share your opinions. Like I think we mentioned your name like at least once when I was in that stream when Senpai was home, but like not really. Like because your whole thing was they said he wanted to fuck a sister, but it wasn't. They didn't have proof, but I'll still use it anyway. That was enough to clear your name.
Yeah, people got about it, dude.
Yeah.
People got about it.
And I think another thing that you like.
Hold on, let me look up something real quick.
I mean, MBA's credibility is basically destroyed. Like he cannot come back from this, at least not anytime soon. And that's the thing. I think we're beating a dead horse. You have every right to talk about your situation with him, but I don't think there needs to be. Oh my God, Sandy is here. Forget about assassination. Yeah, so I don't think we
Sandy.
need to.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
there?
don't. I don't think we need to say the same things that have
Damn.
already been.
Oh boy.
But it's so sweet. You can talk about whatever you want to.
Right.
Dan, how many fingers am I holding up?
Fuck you.
How drunk are you?
Fuck you.
Finally, some laughs.
I'm 3 bottles of wine in. I'm being told to
Drink a fourth bottle, you pussy. You won't.
sleep in a separate bed.
Drink yourself to sleep, bitch.
I'm
So,
trying. I can listen to
Oh,
this.
night night.
you can't make anybody video got copyrighted content.
I'm trying
Full
to listen
video,
to the live stream.
you said.
Atheist Gamer, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Even drunk, I'm gonna give you this advice. I have heard you trying to voice your opinions time and time again. But every time you try and voice your opinions, someone talks over you and tells you why you can't voice your opinion because it's old news. And Raikage just voiced, you know, that it's old news to everyone, but you haven't had your chance to voice it. So if anyone tries to cut you off when you're trying to talk your opinion on something, just tell them that it's your opinion and you need to get it out there because it's your live stream. And I'm
Look,
so fucked. I've thrown up so much. So I'm just gonna go back
we,
to
I'll
Uh,
we all
I'll
stand
disagree
as
with you right now, Sam. None of us are saying that he has no right. We're just saying that I don't think there's a point in running over
the
that
dead
full mill
horse.
document or something.
that's not what I mean. I mean people every time I've listened to the atheist gamer talk, someone has cut him off or talked over him. And I'm
I
not
think,
saying you guys are bad guys. I'm really not. I love you guys, you know that. But
I talk over
previously,
him.
I've been sat here for at least 10, 15 minutes, and every time the atheist gamer has started a point before finishing his sentence, he's been cut off, and I don't get to hear the end of his point. So, atheist gamer, in a sense, in the nicest way, you gotta fucking take control of your own live stream because
oh yeah.
yeah,
You're basically saying that fuck all of us. Okay.
that's not what I'm
Okay.
saying. I don't
Never
know.
mind.
It,
I'm
Yeah,
just fucking with you, Sam.
I'm fucked. Honestly, I still feel vomit in the back of my throat, so I'm gonna go.
okay.
Uh, Alright, I'm gonna keep listening. Love you guys. Raikage. I'm sorry I sent you such a discombobulated message.
I mean, you only love Riley, Sam. Stop lying.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck he said. I was like, wait, I was like, what? I was like, wait, what did he say? Respect? I was trying to figure out what you said, but
Oh, I'm
look,
gonna throw up again. I'll go and bite.
Blech.
Yeah. I don't think you want to voice your opinion. Use old
Just
stuff.
Right. Right.
Use old stuff everybody know. And your opinion, it's the same like everybody else. Oh, everybody's done bad. It's done bad. It's not a neat opinion.
Yes.
okay. I think we are not being fair to you with this game. I also think that we're making you uncomfortable. I think you're trying to make a point and we're not letting you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So take.
The point of the matter is that um there's after this live stream, unless NBA does something really fucked up that puts him back on the radar and it's worth talking about, I'm extremely doubtful that after this live stream I'm gonna talk about him ever again. I'm gonna go back to what I've done uh, with the likes of uh, dealing with the likes of Kick Vic, making video responses like I always done.
Dang, I made a randomizer. Dan. And I want to.
And
This one, right? Going back to version?
yeah, and the thing is that with the likes of NBA, he if you talk about him, in any sense, like he's gonna know about
This
it,
and
and
shopping mode?
yeah, yes, because
Uh,
he took wind that the moment that I
oh,
talk about NBA, like he took wind of it, like he plans to like humiliate me. He plans to do something terrible He's going to try to silence me if I ever talk about him, and that's the thing that I wanted to avoid until like,
This
you
one I
know,
actually want to comment.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's which is why I hold off for so long to talk about this sort of thing until like, you know, everything just sort of just falls apart on NBA. Like now that NBA has little to no power for absolutely sure, I can talk about him all I want. It's not going to change anything. He can't do anything to me. He lost everything. He denies it, but let's face the facts. Unless he goes back on his word and talks about drama again, he's not going to come back. It's obvious.
Um, I mean, the guy always talks about drama. Like, you can look at his streams and it's always drama, drama, drama. Um, yeah, he has a channel where he talks about anime, but how many, like, he doesn't post a stream nearly as much about anime as he does about drama. My whole thing is that he has fucked up like 3 or 2 times this year, and I heard he's been doing that shit for quite a long, quite a lot of time. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not likely that he won't fuck up. He'll basically fuck up again. It's just that he no longer has the influence he once had after the whole perfection saga ended.
Yeah. It's surprising that all it took, to for not perfection, for NBA's downfall was to run Soy, to actually fuck him over and be like, you know what? He thought that he really thought that he was gonna have like a massive interview with what the lawyer of Jamie Markey, whatever. I,
No, whatever.
yeah. Oh, right. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sort of looking forward to this sort of thing to see, run Soy to, appear on NBA's channel, but to be stood up by a cock, like that is just classic. That's just classical, and him losing his shit, like that really left a dent on NBA. It's unironically, it's so. I'm not sure if it's unironic or ironic that it would be someone on the other side to actually deal the lethal blow to NBA. And like, I'm kind of grateful that Ron Soy has done this sort of thing because you know he's given us that ammo. He's given everybody a chance to pummel NBA down, and now that he's gone for the count, we can't deny it. We owe Ron Soy that much. At least he took down NBA. Congratulations.
I
I
say
guess it's
something
more
about
of
that. I say something about that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Eh, He kind of, oh my, I gotta say about MMA Striver. He's Striver not the same.
Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna have
He
to like.
didn't lose none. He didn't lose no Striver.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna like to like wrap this stream up. Let's see.
before you wrap it up, I just want to ask, we didn't make you uncomfortable, right? So we
No,
apologize.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm like I said, I'm used to this sort of thing. Like we're still like working on this whole thing with the Google Hangouts and shit. I plan to like make this, make these videos a lot better, more pleasant for the viewers, which is how many viewers are watching this right now? Seven, seven viewers, and only 3 likes. 8 viewers, 8. Holy
I
shit.
will like your stream, don't worry.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh,
All
so
right.
Well, I won't
Yeah.
tell you how much anime watch. He
Well,
watch
just
it.
thanks for having me on the stream. I gotta go now. My wife just got home from work.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, if anybody has any final words to say, now's the chance.
I guess fine more. You say.
Okay, go on.
Well, I said you say you gotta do video. You keep it.
Yeah, I'm going to make videos on Kickvic and a few other, a few other things. Um, uh, a few video responses. We might have like more guest speakers on our channels. Like, I do hope to bring like the likes of Shenra along with on our Hangout stream.
I doubt that.
It,
You are doing very keep it. Well,
Continue. Continue with the schema.
huh. Um. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I plan to bring a few other YouTubers along. Just to chat, just to chill. Talk about these events. Um, with the whole Jamie Markey Funimation, all this nonsense because I feel like that this is our chance to broaden our channels. This is our chance to like talk about this sort of thing. We gotta talk about more of these sorts of things. We gotta talk about like I feel like that this little community right here, we all have something in common, which is like we all love anime. That's why when it comes to like we're all here because of this little anime community that we have, this little subgroup. So I feel like if it goes down that route, I might start talking about anime, and that's it. I don't know what else.
that'd be good to talk about anime. Um, but best stuff. Eh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap things up. Anybody else?
I just want to say thank you for sending me the link so I can come to your hangout. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
And since
Same
like
here.
it's you're about to like open a new chapter in your YouTube career, yes, I know that sounds cringy. Um, I just hope you do well
Oh,
because perfection's gone and MBA's gone. I don't think there is anyone else worth pursuing. I think you can talk about anime. If you want, I can give you some suggestions.
Me too.
uh,
Yeah. Um, I came here to help Wolf out because Wolf had a problem with something. But
Yeah,
yeah, if you're
only
starting
said.
over, if you're starting over, go ahead. I can put you in the way of the book of. You ever heard of the book of Clover?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to sit down and watch some Black Clover. The book of Clover welcomes all.
Ah,
And you view old anime. You're monsters.
yeah, monsters. No, no.
You you never heard of anime monster? Yeah, old anime.
Yeah. It's a it's a
The only anime that I know that's contains the word monster is Monster Rancher. I think that's what it's called.
yeah.
Um,
That's pretty old
Monster is
though.
a
That's like
pretty good anime. It's about a guy who pretty much helps save the life of two kids and ends up one of them becoming a very horrible person.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not gonna spoil the story, but it's
Not pretty much else, but that's pretty much the premise.
that's pretty much the premise. It features the voice of Gara as the main character. Forgot what the voice actor's name was.
And do with Sakuaro, Ikater, it
Anime series manga.
interesting.
All right. So, okay. Thanks for the advice. Zanel's back.
You still
Why are
put
you back?
I'll send you the Wikipedia thing.
Yeah, sure.
I'll
Thanks.
send you the Wikipedia.
Sleep it off, drunkard.
Yeah. Zanny.
I think he's so drunk he couldn't even like put a camera on his face.
Yeah. Holy shit. Zanel. We can see you in the chats. Never half wolf again. Uh, oh boy, Wolf, you gotta work on your English, buddy.
huh? I didn't say
I
nothing.
think it's not that he is bad at English. It's just that he has some problem speaking. But yeah, Zan made us all uncomfortable. Thank you, Zan. But continue, Dilema.
Right. All right. Zad, do you have anything to say?
Um, fun. When you've got a library card.
When did I get my library card? Is that what you're saying?
Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card.
Uh, jeez. I think he's asking me if how did I watch anime with a library card? Is that what you're saying?
Having fun isn't hard
Oh,
when you've got a library card.
thank you. Having fun
Well,
isn't hard when you have a library card. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, that's how I watched the full. I watched when I was a kid. I watched the full Hellgirl series with a library card.
Yeah.
Oh, Helgar.
Yeah,
I
Never.
want that. Oh, October.
What about Shimonetta? He's
Yeah.
up where their is.
but you can watch old school. Like for old school Full Metal Alchemist is a good one. Then you can watch Brotherhood after that because that is the original story.
Oh yeah, I've watched both. Both versions. I kind of like Brotherhood better because it's Well, I mean, outside the fact that it's like more faithful to the manga and shit, it's also it really does do better with the delivery. Especially with the Chimera girl. That I forgot his name. That one guy with the glasses turned his own daughter
Shut.
into Stout Tucker. That's his name.
The guy with the glasses.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses turned his own daughter into a chimera.
Oh yeah, yeah, Shao Tucker.
Yeah, Shao Tucker. The delivery was like completely better in Brotherhood than it did in the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist version. So yeah, I think I might start talking about. I think the first one I should talk about is of course, man, the things that I could talk about.
And no OMA. Seven Samurai.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one other anime that I really enjoyed, and that was Afro Samurai.
Oh yeah.
Afro. Yeah.
I,
Anyway,
I like the story.
yeah, it was a really deep and complex story. And Samuel L.
Well,
Jackson, I can't believe that Samuel L. Jackson of all people decided to be in an anime. Like
well,
who?
a story teach you Apple could Benjamin. If it Benjamin or a teacher, a family, you he show that story show what Benjamin do to you. Yeah, he killed a guy. What he got with it? Nothing.
Yeah. So anyway, time for me to end the stream. I'll see you on. I'll see you all on Monday if I get the chance to make another live stream.
Okay.
You don't just have to see us on Monday. You can just come in the Discord and talk whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, I mean on Google Hangouts, to broadcast this shit. I don't even think we should just use Google Hangouts. I think Discord would do fine. Now that I have the this in, what's it called again, OBS shit. Like I could do this now. Like ooh, I can increase the size. Do this. Wee 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 wee.
Yeah, I gotta ask you. You use music server for
Yeah,
your
just
live
use
stream.
yeah, just use servers. Use your own server for live streams.
You use
Actually,
my
listen to
server.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can make you one. But Atheist Gamer, I have a better idea. I
Uh,
mean, let's go to a bar and let's stream there. Me, you, Fatribak, and Wolf.
I would love to go to a bar with you, my friend. Anyway, see you all later.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.